Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stan back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the 10-star with the 11th anniversary characters against the regular 10-star ZORO, utilizing a friend captain, Robin or Jinbei, whichever one you guys can find for each particular event. Obviously, Robin's good for one, Jinbei's good for the other, but with that said, let's dive in. So hopefully you guys can find a lot of either Robin or Jinbei friend captains. Robin and Jinbei obviously give you a lot more super boss tokens, so they're definitely going to be the ones you want to find for your regular 10-star runs to get the most out of your gains for this particular super boss event. So starting off with a quick variation, we are using a Jinbei friend captain, as you guys saw there. I filtered by boosted list. Lots of people have summoned for the characters. It is anniversary, so lots of people do like to spend a lot of gems here. You should be able to find them, especially if you're an endgame player. And if you can't find them, then look, I've put out a video already with the no new batch and no using Robin and Jinbei as friend captain. But like I said, you just really want to try and find as many as possible. So hit up the Discords, like hit up as many sources as you possibly can, and you just realistically want to find as many as possible to get yourself as many options for this particular event as possible. So we're starting it off with the quick variation, as I mentioned. On stage 2, there's attack down and damage reduction. Your what's it called? Your sailors do get special reversed. Not a big issue, because we are using our Jinbei friend captain as the special for this particular fight. He's going to take care of it pretty wham bam, thank you ma'am. He gives you an attack buff, and he removes literally everything. When you do kill this stage though, you do get like 9 turns of attack down. This does go down to 7, however. So 7 turns. It did say 8 in the description, so like it is an extra turn, so you do want to try and bring something that can remove an extra turn. For this particular team, I do have Robin and Jinbei. Robin and Jinbei are amazing because they can actually give 2 turns of special reverse with their special, as well as remove damage reduction and attack down. I have the Brook support, that's going to remove the rest. I'm going to use the Nami special here to give us the weakening effect, and then her EX gives her back some cooldowns. We then have Shanks for color affinity. Works out quite nicely. He also removes some damage reduction too, which is great. He also removes the barrier too. If you have 5 Straw Hats on the crew, then Jinbei actually increases the barrier removal by 1 turn, so it's actually 4 turns. Works out super hunky-dory. Kizaru is going to give cooldowns back to Nami, which is great, and then also gives us... what's it called? He also gives us the chain... the tap timing. He doesn't give us the chain boundary because we don't have a way around the intimidation. I just couldn't fit another character on the team. You could probably replace Robin and Jinbei and then just do some shenanigans with supports for the cooldowns and stuff. But look, I just didn't really care too much about the chain boundary. I just sort of said to myself, I don't really need it. And as you guys are about to see here, like the amount of damage output you have, like you could probably swing it. We still have the ship special there too, which is a damage reduction conversion buff. But that's something that you guys don't necessarily need per se, as the team just has so much going for it, man. You have color affinity for cerebrals and slashes. You have increased damage taken. You have weakening effect. You have the attack boost and orb boost. You remove all the effects, and it works pretty hunky-dory for this particular fight. As for the int variation, this is one where we want to use a Robin friend captain for this particular fight. Jinbei has the buff captain ability over on, well, in both fights, as long as, yeah, you're using him as a leader, and he is immune to blow away, where Robin, she actually gives you paralysis removal. And with this particular fight, if you rotate orbs at all, you are going to have to deal with paralysis, which is a little bit of a nuisance, but at the same time, we do have some ways around it here. Now, take note, I am using the Liberal Hind as my ship. I did clarify this at the end of my preparation video. Shanks gives you full cooldowns at the start of the quest for your ship, so it's a really good opportunity to use this ship to get yourself the 1 extra cooldown with the special. On turn 2, Sanji has a barrier and gives you all type orbs unfavorable, as well as a full body unfavorable slot. So this is where you want to use your Robin special. Robin is basically just going to take care of this stage, and then you can use the rest of your team to take care of the final stage, which is going to work out super nice. Plus, you get all the juicy benefits from Robin. Now, you get 1 ton of special reverse on this particular stage. You get binded, which Shanks can avoid. And then there's damage reduction, a whole bunch of nasty stuff too. So Kizaru is immune to special reverse, and the rest of the team is Sai. So you use the Liberal Hind special first, so that way you can bypass the special reverse. And then when you use the Shank special, you get a full ball of orb rotation, and then the enemy is actually going to trigger the interrupt. The interrupt is a 10-turn paralysis, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We have the Lime just support there just for a little bit of extra damage. But now that that is all Gonzo, we can then do some shenanigans with the rest of the team. So we're going to use Nami to get the weakening effect and the base stats to our slashes and our Psy characters. She has her EX ability too to give the 2 turns of cooldown to herself. And then we can use the Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji special. That's going to remove the paralysis and the despair. I also have the Sabo support on them just to do a shitload more damage. We have the Kizaru abilities to give back Nami her increased damage taken. That partners well with the weakening effect. Plus we get the Psy territory as well as the Slasher territory. And then finally we have the Chopper special. Chopper can remove the attack down, I believe, which is like something that we had to deal with later down the line. Plus he gives you just all of the chain shenanigans that you need. And it works really, really well. So there you guys go. That's unfortunately we don't have the rush with Shanks. Like that's kind of like the one downside to these particular teams. And like I said, you could probably squeeze Roger on the team, the Super Tandem Roger, the anniversary exclusive, and get even more damage out of these teams with like Super Tandem and rush abilities and stuff like that too. Something to look at in the future, but for now, like these teams should definitely clear pretty high levels, and most people that I'm assuming are watching these videos should help you guys out quite a big deal. But enjoy the video, about like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Heaps of videos coming for the Kizuna, so make sure to hit the bell notification if you guys are new. But most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later!